it is Lemonade Mom here with the hubby.
Hi.
And I wanted to just show you guys what we were doing today. It's Sunday afternoon, and I have spent the last week or two going through all of our books and puzzles and homeschool stuff. I'll show you the mess that I still have to go through. Oh my gosh, look at that. So we're getting the house, ready to sell. So I've been going through things and selling things and deciding what we want to take, what we don't want to take. And we just have way too many books, if that's possible. But because of where we're going, we can't take all this stuff with us. So I'm sending Mark to Half Price. And I wanted to show you guys all of this stuff and if Half Price is really worth taking your books to, or if, donating it. We actually got a lot of money back one year by donating a ton of books. I mean, we go through books like nobody else. So we really need to learn to use the library more because it definitely gets expensive. But I did write down a list. Let's let that focus a little bit of everything that is in this huge lot. So there's, one comic book, one record album, one Blu-ray, one PlayStation game, and then we have 35 young adult hardcover books, 37 paperback books, 124 kid books, and these are in various degrees of how used they are. Some of them are in perfect condition, and some of them have definitely been read many, many times. And then there's 43 self-help and teacher guidebooks, 5 board games, 4 puzzles, 3 music CDs, 46 DVDs, and 21 VHS. Does anybody even still own VHS? I don't know. I don't think we'll get a lot for those, but we don't use them. We don't have a tape player anymore, so we are turning them in. So I'm sending Mark because if I go, 1, it would take me forever to get all this stuff inside, and 2, I would just turn around and spend all the money that we get back in the store.
That would happen. I'll just come home with it.
Yes. So he's going to take all this stuff and he's going to, do a little videotaping or vlogging as he's there, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what you really do get for the items that you turn in. So again, I would say at least half of this stuff is in perfect condition. All the pieces of the puzzles are there. The games are, barely used. These are just things that we have so many of the same types of stuff that we had to really pick and choose what we really do use and what we don't. So I'm going to stop talking now. I think I've pretty much said everything. Anything else to add?
Did you want to add how much we think it's going to be worth?
Oh, yes. Okay. So I'll let you do that, though, because he's a numbers man.
Yeah. So I've taken back plenty of stuff to Half Price.
Yes, we love Half Price.
Yeah. And I'm gonna, based on what we have in here, we have some really good books and there's some good conditions. I'm gonna guess $50 to $75 max.
Okay.
But that could be on the high side. It could be easily less than $50 because we do have a lot of little books and little VHS tapes are not gonna be worth hardly anything.
Right. And
so
some of these books are some of these books are from. There's a couple of adult books that were from the dollar store, and then some of the books are from the Target dollar spot.
So I can, we've already passed tax season and everything, but I can guarantee you for the next tax season, if you can itemize deductions on your taxes, then donating your books to Goodwill is definitely the way to go.
Yes,
it ends up adding more money to your deductions, and you get more money back on your tax refund if you're doing it. If you're not, then you might as well just get what little cash you can at a Half Price. And Half Price does some other good things with books that they can't sell. They donate them to schools and they donate them to shelters and stuff like that. So it's not just a dollar amount necessarily, but you don't get any of that benefit when they do that. They get all that,
right
benefit. So
right, yeah. The only reason since we have so much, normally we would donate it, but it's a long time until tax season.
Correct.
And we just we're not going to have the room to store all this stuff until then. So we're taking it to Half Price and we're going to see what we get. And I thought I would just kind of let Mark take you along and see what you get, just in case you guys haven't used Half Price and we're, on the
fence.
On the fence, yeah. On the fence about using it. So again, here's our big old list of what's in this lot. I just kind of tallied it up as we were sticking it over there, and then we didn't have enough boxes to actually hold it all, so he's really going to have to work getting that in the store.
And like you said, this is not everything. There's that pile.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
still Phoenix's pile of stuff up in her room. So
Yeah.
we may be making another trip.
Yeah.
Later on. So.
Yeah, and we're having a huge garage sale too.
Yeah.
So, all right. I just wanted to talk to you all a little bit before he left. So I'm gonna give the camera to him, and he's gonna take you guys the rest of the way with him today.
Cool. That'll be fun.
See you guys later.
All right, so I finally made it to half price. I had a few other things to do today, and I'm here, so I'm gonna go in and see about getting all these books and DVDs and video tapes in there, and see what they'll give me for it. So, let you know as soon as I find out. Okay, bye. All right, so I got a cart. It's got top and bottom. I'm gonna fill that up with these books. And they kind of fell apart in here a little bit. So, yeah. Now I got a mess to clean up and put on this cart. So, I'm gonna get all these books in here somehow and see what kind of money we can get out of these bad boys. Alright, so I was able to get all the loose books on here. And one box of books and then some puzzles and crafts. I've still got one big puzzle here, and then two completely full boxes of books to try and take in there on the next stack. So, wish me luck. All right, cart number 2 is full. Got all these books in here, and that box is full of books, and then a big puzzle, and then we're all emptied out. So, a bunch of books fell down underneath here. So I had to grab them all out of there, so that wasn't fun, but that's all right. It's all for the money and the space in our house. So, all right, so these are going in. They'll start pricing everything. It'll probably take, gosh, it doesn't look like there's too many people in front of me, so hopefully an hour or less, because I gotta get back home. We got stuff to do. All right, see you guys later. All right, so I just dropped everything off. They're gonna tally everything up and give me an offer. I gotta stay in the store, but I was just gonna come out here real quick just to make this video, because I kind of look at half price. It's kind of like a library. You gotta be quiet, but I am gonna take you guys inside and kind of look at some of the crazier things you'll find, see what I can find in there. They have all kinds of weird stuff in half price books. I just saw some musical action figures like Beethoven and Charles Dickens and Moses action figures. So you never know what you're gonna find in a half price, which is why I like it. But not going to spend any money because Vanessa would, and I'm not going to do that. So, see you guys later. See, here's those action figures. Here's a Beethoven action figure. A Charles Dickens action figure with quill pen and removable hat.
Did we come to this one here already?
And then a Moses action figure with stone tablets and a shepherd's staff. So, completely awesome.
Okay.
More stuff. Here's some Goonies. Chunk action figures. Breaking Bad. Taxi Driver. Daniel from Karate Kid. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Bride of Frankenstein. I mean, just all kinds of weird stuff you can find here at, you know, at half price. It's pretty cool. They have old computer games that many I've never heard of, and I like to consider myself pretty up on computer games, but a lot of these are just old, people getting rid of their stuff and just getting rid of it and getting it out of their house, just like we're doing. So you just never know what you're gonna find in a place like this. Like Grand Thieves and Tomb Raiders. How British video games conquered the world. Really? I guess. I don't know. Let's see what else is around here. They have tons of cards of books that they haven't put up yet. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do a lot of searching a lot of times in half price, especially if you know what you're looking for. But you can always ask the staff here to look something up for you, and they'll they'll look it up and they'll tell you if another one has it. If you're looking for something very specific, here's the history section, military history, and the kids section back here. This is why Vanessa can't come. Lemonade Mom can't come because she'll come over to this section, and even though we gave the kids a limit on books, she'd come in here and she'd buy, you know, another 10 books a kid or something. But this is probably the largest section they have, is the kids area. And then Paige, Phoenix Reforged, would love to come in here to this teen young adult section, and probably, you know, she could probably find a few books easily. We actually have some books of hers that she needs to read, like the Twilight series. We just got that for her. She needs to finish that up, and we can bring that in here. That's one of the books we just dropped off. I know that for a fact. So they got 5 copies here. They're gonna have another one. So, kind of disappointed though that I have to stay here. I was hoping I could. There's a payway next door. I was hoping I could go grab some lunch or something, but no, I can't. So, little Cormac McCarthy. I read one of his books, The Road. But that's it. It was really good. I probably should read more of his stuff, but I like what I like, and that's where I'm at right here. Science fiction, well, mystery and suspense here, but coming up on science fiction. The religion and philosophy section also. It's pretty crazy. I need to read more of this guy, that's for sure. William Gibson. And I need to read some Neil Gaiman. Haven't read a whole lot of him, but I know that his stuff is really good. Just have never gotten to it, so. But yeah, I could spend a ton of money in here because they have a clearance section for $3 or less. So, could easily buy a whole bunch of stuff out of this section just because it's cheap. But I choose not to. They have all these collector metal signs, which are pretty cool. This is where they have some of their older books. Let's see how much some of these books are worth. Here's one for $50. Here's a $40 Addicted to the Dead book. What else they have in here? Here's a $100 Law of Success. What's the most expensive book I can find in here? Here's an autographed George R.R. Martin dolls for $60. It's a talking plush doll. Here's a book that's, what is this? In Search of Peace. Whoa, hold on, I'm zooming in accidentally. So this blue book right here, it's called In Search of Peace, and it's $125. Oh, there's another one, The Tragic Comedy something or other. I can't really see what that is. $150. So there's lots of. This is their kind of expensive section. Oh, there's some more down here. Let's see what they got down here. They have all kinds of knickknacks and stuff too. You know, just like different little magnets, just different little toy things like you'd see anywhere else, but you know, maybe a little bit more relevant to books and stuff. And these cool gift cards. Hello, Call Me Ishmael. That's a really good book, or from a really good book, Ishmael. So let's see what they have over here. So they have a Lord of the Rings set for $50. You see that? $50. We have a really nice set for, that's nicer than that. Probably would have brought a lot of money, but I'm not willing to give it up yet. So this is where some of the really expensive books are. What else in here? There's 125, 70. Some of these are marked half off. Wow, here is. That was $1,000, only $100. What do they have up here? Here's a book, limited signed edition, Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist, $400. It's off. It's half of $800. It's normally $800. Here's a signed birthday edition of Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Normally 600 on sale for 300. Here's that Paulo Coelho one. You can see it, signed edition. Marked it down, $400. That's crazy. I don't care who signs that stuff. I'm not paying that much for that. The Fate of 10. We read the I Am a Number 4 series. That was a good book. We should read more of those. What else is over here? More little knick-knack things. All kinds of cool little books about how to make things, and you just never know what you're gonna find in a half price. They have tons of records, old records. There's art, home repair. There's all kinds of stuff. It's so crazy how much stuff is around in a half price books. CDs. 8 tracks. Cassettes. I mean, who has a cassette player anymore? Who has a cassette player? Shit, who has an 8-track? So, there's tons of stuff, and they have some toys over here, some pops and stuff. Do we have any of these pops? We don't have any of those pops. I don't think we have any of those up there either. So, Magic the Gathering, that's my jam right there. Doctor Who stuff, some more Magic the Gathering stuff. Some Terraria stuff, kind of like, yeah, that's not like Minecraft at all, actually. Wolverine, Marvel Select, Captain America, Iron Man. It's a good thing Bryce is in here. He'd want all of this stuff. Ugly Dolls, those are funny. Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. If you like that, I mean, you just got to get over here and to your local half-price books and see what all's there. Doyle Brunson Super System, if you like poker. I've owned that book at one point in time. So, but I do love coming in here. But you know, I just end up spending too much money in here. So they're looking at my stuff right now. So I'm gonna take a quick video of that. See you guys later. Okay, so that's my 2 carts. They're starting to go through it right now. Talking about it with other people, other employees there. So, see what they're doing there. So, I don't know exactly how they do all this. They start counting books. So, we'll see. See what they do with it all. So, okay, well, I'll come back whenever I get my offer and everything, let you guys know what it is, and go from there. See you guys later. Alright, so they just made us our offer, and I'm going to take it because it's $65 for everything. So right in the middle of where I said 50 to 75, so I guessed pretty good. I thought it'd actually be less than 50, but hey, cool. And they're gonna take everything, and she said most of it they'll be able to sell. So that's good. They won't recycle they won't donate very much. So that's awesome. So I'm gonna go get my money and head to the house.